tired of that, lasted one afternoon, then said, "No more, I'll try my luck elsewhere." And in this instance, he already knew luck would be found where he'd already lost it, that is, at the tracks. So he began hanging out there from mid-morning until well into the afternoon, especially on weekends, when the parking lot was as full as it was going to be, halfway at best. He'd hail people as they stepped from their cars, offer his opinion on the weather, the horses that were running that day, the jockeys, and ask if they wouldn't mind if he could borrow a cigarette, at least half in a sour mood but obliging him. So he'd stand there in a leisurely manner, philosophically smoking a borrowed cigarette, almost as if there were a means of marking time, which it was to a degree, because once there was only ash and filter left, he'd let it drop, and taking that as his starting gun, would turn heel and ease his way between the cars, trying the door handles. And if none should give, he'd look for cracked windows, of which there were bound to be a few on such a hot day, over 100 degrees and climbing. And through one of those cracks he'd work a little tool he'd rigged for the purpose, a coat hanger, bent at the end into a taut hook. And with that, lift the lock and slip in, make spaghetti with the wires under the driver's side dash, cut and splice the two that mattered,